Okay. Hello and welcome to the Hula Hoops National Cup weekend. We're here on this Sunday night. It is the NICC final here. We have Killester playing in black and orange against St Mary's Castleisland. It's Niall McDermott here, joined in commentary by Pat O'Neill, coach of UELs. Pat, how's it going?
Great, Niall.
Looking forward to this game?
Yeah, I think it should be a cracker. They're two good teams putting up good scores in the competition so far. Both play good defense, you know, holding teams to under 50 points.
Oh, and the scoring is open here. Big time 3 by Scanlon. Sorry, it was for no one, sorry. Apologies. And the thing about this tournament, the NICC, is you have teams who haven't really played each other before. Area board teams who are playing. Trina White tries to save the ball there, outside the bounds. The teams come from all over the country and they haven't really played in a national competition before, so whereas you play in the President's Cup or the other cups, the teams are playing the league against they're used to each other. These teams might have never seen each other before, so the first quarter especially they could be feeling each other out. Sometimes it could be scrappy, but Castleisland inside again. Just comes off the rim. The rebound there by Maeve Barry.
Yes, Niall, the one thing you will say is that there's a couple of players on both teams who have played national competition before. So you have Katrina White, Niamh O'Donovan, who both played with Killester.
Yep.
And then you have Lorraine Scanlon, who's Kerry GAA star. She's also played previously national competition. So they will have bumped into each other once or twice, but most of the girls won't have seen each other at all, you know?
Yeah. An early foul call there. Lester here, the man defense. Castleisland improving. 3-pointer goes up. Oh, just overrun with an offensive rebound. No, it's a scramble. You got a jump ball. Clester possession. And yeah, as you say, Pat, both these teams put up a lot of points in their previous rounds. Some comfortable victories, so it's going to be interesting to see just how it balance out. So, you know, direct their trips there. Skip pass. That one's a bit long. Just kept in bounds. Shot clock's only 4 seconds free. Only 1 second shot. We don't see it. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Castleisland fans loving that defensive stint.
Yeah, Ali Connolly, number 4 for Killester, normally a pretty good knockdown shooter. She was just a bit long on that one.
Something's happened to you in the first few minutes of a cup final. Bit of nerves, bit of nervous tension there. Just like overshot the ball, I'm sure. Once that wears off, that's how I fall. Oh, but no nervous tension there for Eva Nolan. Her second 3-pointer with a 6-0 lead. Oh, and Killester just turned it over here. The fun about this Killester team too, they're an amalgamation of two of the teams that play in the Dublin League. So some of these girls might be so used to playing with each other in game situations. But we'll see too, it could be they've a evenly spread talent base, so it could be any one of the squad really steps up, has a big game for them. It's dangerous, hard to guard. Nolan goes for free again. Oh, and an out, but offensive rebound. And we're going to have Lorraine Scanlon going to the line here.
Lorraine, a former Kerry GAA star. St Mary's today are missing 2 of their players. Andrea Murphy and Emma Deneen are both actually lining out for Kerry today.
Lorraine representing the Kingdom. Two for 2 from the line, and early 8-point lead for Castleisland. We got the press on after this free throw, and force a jump ball. Casey Hearn is not happy with the start of the game. We'll see in the replay here. Great hustle there. Mary Hurley jumping on the ball, and we're first time out of the game. Join us back at 1 minute. Teams are back in the court, no changes. Denise Dellis to take the play, goes inside. Good stand. Good defense there by Neve Donovan. Tough, strong player, especially in around the basket. If Neve gets the ball anywhere around the high post, she'll turn and go straight to the run. It's hard to stop.
Yeah, very experienced. Here she is now on the elbow.
Yeah.
Turning, setting that screen, receiving the ball again, working down.
And here they go. And just as I said it, they go inside to Donovan. Strong post move, and she earns herself a trip to the free throw line. Trying to get Killester off the mark.
Yeah, tight man-to-man defense from both teams to start off the game here today.
Eve gives that ball a headache before she shoots it. Points it under the ground. But the basket is good, so it works. Second one is off.
Lorraine Scanlon with the rebound.
You can see that athleticism of Lorraine, like, you know, she's just an athlete out there.
Yeah, I think that's her 4th rebound now in the game. She's had 2 offensive and 2 defensive.
Denise still on a drive. Oh, takes the contact and the finish. Tough score by Denise Dillon. Allie just loses the handle.
Killester did a better job there initially of moving the ball up the court before St. Mary's had their press established, but then Ali just lost the handle and just getting close to the basket.
Castleisland in the early lead, but I don't think Killester are going to panic. Very experienced team, a lot of experienced players throughout the squad and coaching staff, so they'll not be happy with the start, but I don't think they're going to be too overly concerned. There's another scramble and we have our 3rd jump ball of the game already. This one goes back to Killester, I do believe. Our first subs come into the game. Let's see who's coming on here. Kira Kern enters the game, along with Hannah Fenwick. And who else was coming on there? I can't even see who came on. Siobhan Kennedy. As she brings the ball up, controls the tempo. With that same play where we're with a side pick and roll for down screen. Back to Donovan in the high post. And then high low. Oh, Katrina White. She was expecting a whistle there. She thought she earned herself a trip up the line, but experience rep herself, Stephen. She might have been right. Bit of contact. And then it curls off the screen. Fenwick just got too much in the pass for Kira Kern.
Still nerves showing here, you know, it's a couple of the girls who just came into the game. I think it'll take them a couple of possessions to settle into it.
Yeah.
Killester just have to be careful here. They don't let St. Mary's rack up a couple of more scores, and then they'll be really fighting hard this first half to get back.
Oh, Anika Nolan again goes to work. That's her 8th point of the game. She's been the offensive spark so far. Strong take by that one. She couldn't get the finish, but gets her own rebound, puts it up. Gina White, and this time she does get the call. She'll be going to the line. Killester actually running some nice stuff on offense. Just they don't have the finish and touch them on it, you know, running some good movement off the ball, getting that high-low look.
Yeah, they're screening the screener as well. They're kind of working a lot 1-4 high to give them the opportunity then for Neve and for Katrina to get the ball in the paint.
First one is good. As is the second. And we have a 9-point game here. Castleisland in the lead by 12 points to 3. Good defense from Trina White. She read that pass well.
Yeah, Castleisland looked to go and screen Lorraine and try and get Lorraine rolling to the basket. Katrina did a good job there of reading the pass was coming.
And again, go back to the line. Let's go with a strong drive. We'll see it here again. Quick head fake goes on, takes the contact. I think the initial defense is good there, but then the hands just came down. That probably made the referee's mind up.
Yeah, Killester being smart here, you know, in particular Katrina, showing her experience, you know, attacking, getting to the basket, forcing rotations by Castleisland, and therefore, you know, drawing the foul, getting to the free throw line. And she's 4 for 4.
Bit of a press here from Killester, is it? Just soft pressure. Double handoff action. Peter needs to lay it on the wing. Looks inside. Big time 3-pointer is short. Oh, but another rebound. And this time, Killester are saying it's a shot clock violation, but the basket counts. And again, we can see Scanlon's athletic ability. Another rebound. This time she gets the putback. Castleisland back into a 9-point lead. And now we see this pressure again. Oh. She earned herself a foul, and again Killester going to the line. Killester living at the line this first quarter. All 5 of their points so far have been at the free throw line, and we have a chance for 2 more. Nice step through here. Oh, just reverse spin, and just Aoife Nolan took her eye off the player for a second, and the next thing she knew, she was right under the rim.
Smart play there by Hannah. She's been doing really well. She's been one of the main scorers for Killester throughout this competition.
Bit of confusion there in the line out. That's been resolved as Hannah looks to take her second shot. It's short. Denise with the rebound. Look inside the Scanlon game. Leave it on. Read that pass well. Got a deflection. Siobhan Kennedy advances up the court. Good corner versus the ball to Katrina White. Good flash in the middle by Niamh Donovan. But go back to Ferrick. That one's off. Great rebound by Kira Cook. Puts it back up, and that's the first basket of open play. It's a 7-point game. Alina Connor on the ball, uses the high pick and roll, goes the whole way to the rim, leaves it on it. Oh, just a tad short. Anna Ferrick advances the ball. And again, some good defense there by Lane Scanlon as more subs come into the game. We have Andrea going to go that one, Pat. Nascimento into the game. And Maeve Barry back in. Waste no time getting the shot up anyway. Confident.
Here St Mary's now running their flex action against the man. So they are looking to try.
Katie Wright, he's also just into the game. Reverse it to Denise Danella. She's going to pull from 3. It's short, but another offensive rebound for St Mary's. And again, Clash will not be happy with that. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 possession. Oh, lovely reverse spin. Oh, fantastic basket by Denise Danella. Went left. Reverse spin, nice right hand floater. Got the touch, soft touch. Anna Ferrick launches from deep, and it's good. Things are starting to heat up now. 6-point game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
High pick and roll here now for Castleisland. Moving the ball through Lorraine up at the top. Swings the ball out and repositions, then looking to try and get the ball in the post.
Good defensive collector, swarm that. And they'll have numbers on the break if they take advantage of it. Kira Kearns open the wing for 3. Just a bit long. Another rebound for Lindsay Allen. She's going to will not lose by this game time. This game's over. A step 3 move. Oh, another fantastic score. Denise Deleuze's 3 impressive scores so far. 2 strong takes in that reverse spin. Oh, crossover by Nascimento. Just lost her handle there out of bounds. Now it's time out for St Mary's. 1 minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Welcome back to the arena. This Hula Hoops NICC Cup final. Let me put you in the spot here, Pat. When it's Hula Hoops, are you a beef, a salt and vinegar, or an original man?
I have to say I'm an original man. I like my lightly salted.
Nice 5 each to that, yeah. Beef myself. Well, this weekend I've consumed almost my body weight in Hula Hoops. And delicious they were. Scramble on the boards. Another jump ball, I think it's our fourth jump ball in the first quarter. Shows the intensity of both these teams. Diving on loose balls, fighting for everything.
50 seconds to go now, and here's Castleisland bringing the ball up, leading by 8, 18-10.
Grayson pulls up for 3. And she hits it. After some press, takes the basket. Earned herself some space, and she shows she can do it from outside as well. Turnover there, Killester. Castleisland advances the ball. They really want to hold this for the last shot. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock's dead. Goes left. Hits it. It's a lovely pass inside. Can't get the finish, just out of bounds. Killester ball with 4 seconds on the clock. Katie right there, a good look at it, just couldn't get the drop as we see. Castleisland's 3-pointer again. Lovely shot. 2-1. Lead from half court. Oh, almost banked it in. At the end of the first quarter, St. Mary's in front with a score of 21 to 10 points. Join us again in 1 minute. Welcome back here to start of the second quarter. St. Mary's up by 11 points. She's way back into the game. Up top, New O'Donovan. She drives left, touches it off. Get Barry. Almost loses it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. No, it's a reset. Barry him outside. 3-pointers off. That's out of bounds. Going to be St. Mary's ball. Clester's outside shooting. Hasn't really been, apart from that one shot by Ferrick. I think was that the only basket in the first quarter? It wasn't from the free throw line, maybe? Or maybe there's one other one, but they haven't really scored much open play, and that's something they're trying to address in the second quarter. Horn set from St. Mary's. Ball's reversed up top. We go side pick and roll here. Back inside to Scanlon. You see that coming, and she finishes. You can see them constantly looking for her, and that every time she rolls hard to the rim, they're looking to get it inside. St. Mary's, there's a bit of confusion of defense here. I'm not sure who they're guarding. And Killester maybe doing a better job in their post-entry passes there, because it's a few times now in the past possession spot that they turn it over trying to get it inside.
Yeah, they're really struggling, you know, even spacing wise. That pass there was forced, you know, it was only 3 or 4 feet between the two players.
There's a steal here, and let's see when they get in the open court. You know, it's going to the run here. And again, Aaron should have a shot to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up.
Castleisland have to be a little bit smarter on that. You know, Katrina was looking for the foul there. She knew there was 3 defenders. They just needed to get in position in front of her force her to make a move or go up and over them, you know.
Is Ali Conley back in the game for me, Barry? Of course, a great day of basketball here. After this game, we have the Women's Senior Cup Final. Fowler Matthews against Meteors. Should be a great game. And then we have a Masters exhibition game. You line in for that, Pat?
Eligible but not playing.
Happy to say I'm not yet eligible for Masters basketball. Actually, but it looks like great crack. I've heard it. The basketball and the social side of Masters basketball is meant to be, something to look forward to.
Yeah, very much so. Very competitive in this country at the moment.
Yeah,
a lot of players.
A lot of great tournaments happen all around the year. Oh, another deep one. Ian O'Connor, no hesitation there, off the dribble. And in the main event today, 5:30 p.m, we have the Women's National Cup Final, DCU Mercy against UCC Glanmire. That should be a cracker.
Yeah, Glanmire going for 5 in a row.
Think we can do it? Who do you think's your favourite for that one, Pap?
It's tough to call. Probably on current form, you'd have to give it to Glanmire. They've been playing really well since Christmas. I think DCU were...
Oh, Killester needed that. Corner free from Ferrick. Keep them in touch. Down by 11. As you were saying, Pat, sorry.
Yeah, DCU before Christmas in the league form were phenomenal, but they've struggled a bit since Christmas. Now I know one of their Americans, Alexandra, has been unwell and is recuperating from an illness, so a lot will depend on her availability. She played a few minutes last weekend, but I know she wasn't 100%, so I think if DCU can replicate the form from before Christmas, it'll be a phenomenal game.
Yeah. Trina White herself has been in the sick bed for the past week or so, not showing too many signs of today. She's had a good start to this game.
She has indeed. She works hard, very smart player, Katrina. She reads the defense quite well. She's always looking to work the ball, get towards the basket.
They'll just screen away to get very good ball. Look inside again, and again that post entry pass. Deflection leads to a turnover. Denise DeLeo reverses the ball. Orla White gives it inside to Scanlon. Corner shot is good. It was a 2. It was a deep one, but it was a 2 for Mary Hurley. Some great shooting on display from Castleisland. I think that was the same in the semi-final. They really shot the ball from outside as Ferrick tries another one. That's off.
Yeah, Castleisland have been the top scoring team in the competition, so they have across their games they've done really well. They have a lot of girls who are capable of scoring in double digits if you look at the top scorers through the games.
Yeah, and you can see why they got, as you see this deep shot here, like coach, but the shot went in, but just half a step back and it's free instead of 2. You don't got the coach will hate to see that, but it was good.
And coming in is Orla White for St Mary's Castleisland in that substitution.
I think May Crane came in the game too for Killester. Oh, great pass and great finish. Denise DeLane is doing it all. She's in good taste of the basket, had an outside shot, and that was a fantastic assist.
Yeah, you have to say they're doing a much better job of getting that post-entry pass that we were talking about. The Killester are struggling a bit with currently. Yeah.
And it opens everything up. Once the ball goes in there, defense collapses and opens up. Nice drive by Connolly, but just leaves it a bit short. Rebound from Denise DeLane, who's doing it all in this game. Great pass ahead. Shot is not going to drop. The very top of the backboard, but Skellin earned herself a trip to the free throw line. And Killester won a timeout here, 6 minutes to play in the second quarter, apologies. It's a 15-point game. Scanlon at the line for 2. First one is good, and it could be danger time here for Killester, Pat. It's a 16-point game now, 6 minutes to go. They'll always try to get this down to under double digits by the half. Stayed in the office there, but you know, if it leads to 20 points, it could be too big of a hole possibly.
Yeah, looking at the way St. Mary's are moving the ball and they're able to get scores inside and out, you'd have to say Killester need to make it. And as we say that, Katrina White with a missed 3-point attempt.
Oh, yeah, it's a legal screen. I think Katrina calls it. No. 6 on the arm. That time the post entry was on point and it opened up a wide open 3-pointer for Katrina White. It didn't fall, but we need to create more open looks like that.
Yeah, St. Mary's are really showing their repertoire at the moment, being able to go inside and out. Here we are now with a high pick and roll.
St. Mary's, of course, a lot of National League pedigree. Hopefully we'll see them back in the Women's National League soon, sooner rather than later. Deep one. They don't hesitate shooting that ball. And another offensive rebound. And again, gets a rebound, puts it up. This time Katrina White says no more of those. And she pulls it down. Alec Connolly advances the ball. Looks the pro. It's going to be reversed here. Now brings it inside to Katrina White. Good post move. Doesn't get the shot to drop.
Yeah, good post defense there by St. Mary's. Lorraine Scanlon came over and played help. Forced it to be a tough contested shot.
Goes to the corner. Ethan Owens. She can shoot it. We've seen her already. This one's a wee bit long. Leave it on. Gets the rebound. Earns the foul. Let's go to the first one on Lorraine Scanlon. .16-point game here, and Killester really, I think the problem playing has been offensively. They just haven't looked to sort of, you know, find their score and touch yet. Only 15 points with 15 minutes of the game played. That's not going to be 1 minute games. That rate. Look inside again to Eve Donovan. Oh, she drives, gets blocked by Scanlon, who advances the ball. Then Nolan drives the basket. Good defense by Conley, and she gets the ball. Now she's on the break herself. Goes middle, Euro step back. Oh, they're blocked by Castleisland. She is really doing it all. Great one-handed pass ahead. Nolan, the Scanlon off her hat. There's a great block there by Denise Lee. Started the fast break. You can see it there on the monitor, just great timing.
St. Mary's are really doing a good job defensively of limiting the options to just one attempt for Killester. There's no offensive boards coming.
Nice. Yes, another block.
3 blocks in a row now for Mary's.
Yeah.
The second one for Denise.
Nice kick in the middle. Gets to the free throw line. See this block again. Good timing, clean. You've really done it all in this game. Steve O'Donnell's going to take a break. May Barry back in the game. And for St. Mary's, we have Eileen O'Connor coming up.
For Orla White.
First one is good.
Important 2 or 3 minutes here now for Killester. They need to get back in it. That lead is leaking out.
As Denise Lee takes a well-deserved breather at that performance so far. Sarah O'Sullivan replaces her. Yeah, as you're saying, you know, if you get away from Killester here, they don't find some scores in the next few minutes. Post work, great dive to the basket, Maeve Barry, and it's a nice handoff by Katrina White. And again, going to the free throw line. Killester really loved that free throw line all game.
That's the only thing really that's kind of kept them in it, to be honest.
First one's good. As is the second. 16-point game here in the arena. 4 minutes to go to the half.
I'm wondering would Killester think about maybe putting some full court pressure on and try and speed up the pace a little bit to see whether they can shake Castleisland.
Their defense hasn't been too bad, but just to try and create some easy offense too, get them some easy scores. Just their lack at the minute. Another offensive rebound. Great work with Mary Hurley inside, and she's going to go to the line too. As Killester making some subs. They're going to come on. Hannah Ferrick back into the game. And Laura Hoffman.
Third foul now on Kira Fenton.
Katrina White used to play against Laura Hoffman's Muller, do you understand? And she'll, well, they should be probably mentioning that, but been around the game for a while now. As the first one rolls off the rim. But the second one is good. Samaras remain in control. And Ferrick advances the ball, hand off the hot. Nope. The White reverses. The Conley, she's going to shoot the free, and it's good! Nolan rolled her eyes. She knew as soon as the ball left her hand. Hand down, man down.
Yeah, nice shot by Ali, recognising the defender was standing off and didn't have her hands up. And nailed the three from top of the key.
Killester fans here getting a chant going, trying to inspire a clean. But just in the game, pull the bench, Sarah Sullivan goes straight to work, gets her name on the score sheet.
Good job feeding the post into Katrina. She kicks it back out to Ali. Ali just missed. Offensive rebound. She gets her own shot.
Yeah, Killester playing sort of more old school stuff corner basketball here with two post players looking to go inside a lot, screening away from each other. You know, a lot of teams now go 4 out, 1 on, or even 5 out. A lot of shoot, a lot of frees. But Killester really looking to focus on getting the ball inside. But I think the athleticism and height of some areas inside is causing them problems.
Yeah, they both actually play quite a similar style offensively.
They do, yeah. Conley looking, gets it into White. She's going to shoot. But block. Dunley, that's her third block of the game. She really does it all action. She runs the point. She hits outside shots. She gets to the basket, getting blocks, playing great defense. Hoffman shoots from deep. And goes a bit long. Scramble for the boards. Now Dunley comes up with it again, pulls it up. Reverses the ball to Nolan. She can shoot it. Pump fake. Get some space. Dunley pulls up the free throw line, dishes it off. The Sullivan's inside. Scanlon puts it up, and she has a soft touch. It rolls on to an 18-point lead.
It was good defense by Katrina White. She got over, forced her to be a contested shot over her.
Tough finish.
Yeah. Subs coming in now on Killester.
Great move. Baseline drive, baseline kick, corner free is off. May Barry can't pick it up. Denise Dunley can. She advances the ball. Sullivan drives. Oh, and she's fouled by White. And she'll be going to the line looking to make it a 20-point lead. So Donovan Kennedy back into the game here. Conley and White going to get a break.
You feel if this leaks out over 20 points, it's going to be a very tough second half for Killester to come back into the game.
Yeah. I'll expect in a minute second half to change. So Honey might come out, you know, as you said, on the press or some sort of change of the defense, because at the minute it's not getting it done.
You know, St. Mary's are getting the looks that they want, and you know, even when Killester are trying to double down in the post and make it a bit more difficult, they're getting the foul calls.
Yeah. Side pick and roll. Comes middle, pulls up the free throw line. Another block. Dunley, is that her fifth block? Fourth block. Pulls up. A shot, a short block. Udon doesn't see a player behind her. It's going to be a steal. Oh, great hustle there. Come back in the court. Eileen O'Connor just couldn't keep it in bounds. So we'll see this another block by Dunley again. Just such good time and anticipation.
Minute 50 to go. Castleisland leading.
What's happening here? The rest of it talk about the shot clock, is it? I'm not sure what's. Okay. Not sure what that was about, but the ball's inside. The Hoffman shot fake, drives middle, hands off the Barry, reverses the Donovan. Nice fake, drives. Oh, and that's a foul. Nolan wasn't going to get the shot off. The Donovan was going to try and earn them at the hard way at the line.
Yeah,
that's Nolan's third foul. Let's see if she stays in the game, or I think Liam's going to get her out there. Yeah,
smart play by Niamh. Got the ball, did a fake towards the middle, got the defender to lean that way, and then attacked baseline.
First one's off, but second one's good, and even Nolan's going to take a seat here. Doesn't want to pick up that fourth foul before the half. Katie Reddy back in the game as her replacement. See this horn set again. When you come off one screen and reverse the ball to pick and roll maybe. No, this time going the whole way to the basket. Off the front of them, another great crash by Lorraine Scanlon. She really goes hard after those boards. And we have our section ball. See here, she just crashing the boards, following the ball. Just tries to get two hands on it. Great hustle.
Yeah, St. Mary's are doing a really good job of running at least two in the offensive boards every shot attempt. Right by Sullivan, kicks it out. Dunley from outside. This one's not going to drop, it's long. May Barry gets a rebound. Ferrick's going to advance it. Gets the head up. Tried the inside to Donovan, got a deflection, but she gets it back. Now she tries it again. It's going to be a baseline ball, Killester. And like you said earlier, Niall, it's that post entry. You know, Castleisland doing a good job of getting a hand in the passing lane. Not staying just behind the player, you know, forcing
they're
it.
very active. Hoffman, and again the block. Denise Dunley, positive her sixth block of the game, 1-2, and finishes the other end. And she's been all over the game in the first half, offense and defense. She's been the standout player for me.
Yeah, herself and Lorraine Scanlon have been really, really good.
Hoffman looks inside again to Donovan. She's going to go to the basket. Can't get the finish, but gets her own rebound, puts it up, and one. He's saying, going to work. So you see that fast break opportunity there by Dunley. Chance to make it a 17-point game here. Plus, I want to get one more stop, one more score, and try and keep it within touching distance going into the second half. Free throw is off, but Hoffman does a great job getting the offensive rebound, but she can't hold on to it. Dunley gets a steal there. If you had Dunley in your fantasy basketball, you'd be delighted. He's getting blocks, steals, shooting a high percentage, 3-pointers, rebounds.
She's really contributing across.
Yeah, she's packing the stat sheet.
All the categories.
Oh, good hustle by Donovan there. And we got a sportsmanlike call. That's the new rule about the fast break. And this year we've seen it this weekend a few times. Killester are going to get 2 shots here and possession, and this could be big if they can hit these free throws and also get a score.
Yeah, right call too, you know. She was breaking, getting a wide open transition layup, and she got grabbed and pulled back.
First one is almost rolled down, but just comes out. Second one, banks it in. Let's see if Killester run here. They want to hold the ball for the last shot anyway, I would say. Only a 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ferrig on the ball. Oh, they're going early. They're going early. Another jump ball here, and I think that might have been a mistake from Killester there. Well, they do retain possession. That Stations probably should have waited until under 10 seconds before they went, but let's see what they run here. And the Kennedy. Ferrick in the corner, she's going to shoot it. Another block by Dunley. 7th block of the game. Balls out to Donovan, 8 seconds on the clock. Drives, left, right hand scoop. Doesn't go, chases her own rebound. We're going to have another jump ball here. So if you had the over and the amount of jump balls in the first half in that bit, you're definitely up money, because I think that's our 7th jump ball.
Bit of full court pressure here from Killester just to see it out.
1. She's not going to get it off in time. That point of it goes at half time. St. Mary's firmly in control. The scoring of 41 points. The Killester's 24. Join us again in 10 minutes for the second half. been a clear advantage all game. That size and athleticism of Scanlon's been hard for Killester to deal with, Pat.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, she's on target for a double-double. She's 11 rebounds now in the game. So she's proven to be a real handful for Killester inside.
I just think, you know, the athleticism and physicality of Donnelly and all, fantastic take to the basket. It's been the main difference in the game, you know. Samaras is very physical, very athletic, getting rebounds, attacking the basket strong, playing tough defense. Killester finding Hardy, register any scores. Conley sizes up a shot, drives. Oh, lovely reverse spin, drops the defender, and the finish. That was a lovely move by Ali Conley. Killester more of that.
Absolutely.
It's a fabulous piece of skill.
Here we are now, Lorraine coming up, setting the high pick and roll. Castleisland always looking to try and put the ball in the paint, you know. Yeah. Every time they set it, they're looking to cut in, either penetrate or find a player in there.
That was a lovely finish by Aileen O'Connor. Took the contact, and soft touch, drops right through. Killester screen away as Conley drives again. This time she's blocked. I'm not sure if that was Bowen or Donnelly, but one of them got a hand on it. In the bounds. Oh, best communication there. It's Conley just about keeps it in bounds. Reverses the White up top, who skips it across. Kira Kern on the wing, looks, chases up. Reverse it again. Ferrick on the ball, drives, strong drive right, floats it up. That side of the backward low. Samaras out to break. Lee takes the contact. 10 seconds in the shot clock. No one hits it outside. Deep one is off from Mary Hurley. She's out of the rebound. That's Colleen Wine. She's sizing it up. Right on, biting on the fake. Perrick shoots it low, and it's long again. Killester haven't really been regularly finding the range there from deep this game.
No, and they seem to be struggling with their options a bit. You know, they've just had a little bit of a score from Ali Conley attacking down the middle, and then she tried again a second time, got blocked, and then, you know, they're forcing a deep three-pointer.
And that's a sort of too easy. They've got this sort of high pick and roll action with cutters going across the middle, and Samaras are getting the far tees the minute. As Conley launches another free, this one's showing him short. A good crash, but just can't keep it in bounds. As Kennedy makes sure they're back into the game. There's a lovely pass there by Donnelly, another assist for her. Working on a quadruple double probably at this stage. Between blocks, rebounds, assists and points.
Lead is pushed out now to 23 points. Leicester really need to stop here now, and a couple of baskets down the other end.
Sizes up a shot, Donnelly. It's short. Kennedy's gonna let that run out of bounds. This one's starting to get away from Killester.
Siobhan Kennedy checking in for Hannah Craig.
Ooh, lovely take there. She didn't get a touch from Katie Van Hout. Skips it up top. Conley sizes it up, drives, put that spring in. Back outside. Another block for Donnelly, and she really is. Could be working. Is that a 7th block shot?
Yeah, I think it is. Ball pushed into Lorraine Scanlon. She kicks it out. Again, they look to get it into the post.
Oh, that's going to be a travel. Good post defense there. Kira Curran to the ground. Fourth turnover as Neil Donovan enters the fray again. Kennedy on the point. Are you surprised, Pat, we haven't seen sort of maybe a bit of a change from Killester? You know, try something new, different defense or a full court press? Or oh, great drive with this by Kern. Sorry by Katrina White, but Kern couldn't get the finish. Lovely pass inside it all. Smooth score by Scanlon. I understand that maybe cautious pressing against the St. Mary's team because of all their athleticism and their speed. They might cause problems. Nice drop step by Kina White. Gets to the line. But sometimes, you know, when the games get away from you like this, you just try something different. Just, you know, even if it's not your usual defense or your usual style, just to try and change things up.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. You know, I probably would have switched into a bit of full court pressure just to kind of see what Castleisland are doing and how they deal with it. And maybe even try zone for a little bit and see, does that, you know, stop that easy post entry that Castleisland are getting at the moment.
What's the problem is, if they do go zone, Castleisland demonstrated their ability to shoot from outside, but at this stage of the game, maybe you have to just pack up a zone, hoping they're missing outside shots, because the minute they're getting inside, basically whenever they want. You know what?
Checking in was Orlo White, who just come back into the game for St. Mary's.
Again, this flex action from St. Mary's. Going to get an open shot from him again. He's off, but that was not an open look. Oh, he's driving. Sizes it up to Kira Kern. Killester a bit hesitant. These shots, I get open shots, they're not being confident taking them. There's only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Need to find one soon. 5. Kira White understands that and gets it up and out. Leo Don gets up the rebound. Great hustle and earned herself a trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, Neve's done well. She's worked hard inside. She's gotten rewarded, you know, with drawing a couple of fouls and getting to the free throw line. She's tireless inside there.
Yeah, she's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball. I've actually played against her a few times, coaching the Gormanstown, and not a bad defender. Stop me, like she must be pretty special.
If you say so, Matt.
Martin McGettrick couldn't do it anyway.
Unfortunately, Neve missed both. And here at Castleisland,
and Neve was looking for a block there on Dunlee, but I guess there's no too much to the hand on that one, so Dunlee will be going back to the line. As we see Connor Meany enter the building there, enjoying a packet of original hula hoops and looking a bit, still a bit down after that agonising defeat last night to Temple Oak in the men's final. Exciting climax to that game. As the second one goes off the rim, and just kept the points. No, bit of a fumble there. St. Mary's going to get it back. And again, Killester can't afford mistakes like that when they're down by so many points. You know, everybody's got to go right for them to get back in this game.
And you see this happening a lot. You know, when teams go down, just the little things then start not happening for them. Silly little turnovers, a little bit of lack of focus and concentration sometimes.
Good save there by Kennedy. Savvy play. If you're a Killester, would you consider maybe changing your pick and roll defense? Maybe at the minute they're trying to fight through, it looks like, and just like it's creating too many openings. Would you try maybe looking at the players on the court? You could almost like switch all ball screens. There's not much discrepancy between the posts and the guards. Oh, Trina White, seen the hand. That's a smart veteran play. Orla White had the hand on, and Keenan just leaned in, took the contact, and got herself 2 free throws as Ali Collin takes a break for Nascimento.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Killester could afford to do that. You know, they need to force the ball away from the middle so that they can establish help defense if they do get caught on the switch and get pinned. But at least they'll be trying something different where they're not getting caught out.
First one is no good. Settles herself. Second one hits. Let's see what St. Mary's on here. Another high pick and roll. Killester will fight through that time. Defend it well. Another pick and roll. They go under. Ball's reversed. Another pick and roll. Pulls up for the shot. And it's good. That's a fabulous score by Denise Dunlee. She really can do it all. She's just having a fabulous game here in the final.
Yeah, she's really brought her A game today. You know, she's been an established scorer for them on each of the previous games. She had 11 in the quarter-final against Portlaoise Panthers, and she had 12 against Mary in the semi-final, but she's really stepping up today, leading her team.
Oh, great ambulance play there by Killester. Oh, couldn't get the finish. And there's been so many lose today where they've had a good look at the basket, just can't get the ball to drop. There's an interesting angle there on the screen. So nice cover box. Shout out there, a cameraman who've been fantastic all weekend. One of the positives of cup weekend is the press basketball Ireland gets about the coverage is, you know, compared to other, let's see that 3-pointer again by Denise Lee. Fantastic shot. As we've got a timeout here, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Welcome back here now. We've 3 minutes and change to go in this third quarter.
And Denise Lee, maybe that's her first mistake of the game. Gets stripped in open court, but goes for another block. She's not happy there, stamping her feet. She knows herself. I wouldn't be too hard on myself if I was her after the game she's had.
Picked up her third foul now as well.
Good Donovan finding that ball, switches the shot. That's up to 30 points now, but still trailing by 23. Goes 2 for 2. A wee bit of feisty play on the basket, shall we say. The referee just smoothing it over. Switch screens. Players trying to put a bit of pressure on, maybe trying to speed up some areas.
Yeah, good to see a little bit of full court pressure.
Donovan's not happy with that. See it again here. Ooh, hard to say. Bit of contact there. Going either way.
You see here now Killester putting that bit of extra pressure is completely forcing different angles, you know, in relation to the passes and turning the corner. And here we are, we have a shot clock violation.
As a coach, you're probably saying to yourself, the Killester coach, where was that in the first half? You know, that's the sort of defensive sequence we need to see more of all game.
Yeah, good shot by Casey. She's made a good call there and changing things up, and it's paid dividends to start with a steal and a shot clock violation forced.
Pull up at the elbow, and now so often when you play good defense like that, it gives you energy in offense. So that's looking more confident. Still down by 20 points though.
They can chip away and get this down to, you know, 10, 12 points.
Yeah. Ooh, another foul there, but that's looking more aggressive now on both ends of the floor. Playing with a sense of purpose. They probably realise now if they're going to do something. Time's running out. Nice shot there off the dribble. Nascimento.
Fouls might play a part in this in the fourth quarter. Castleisland have 4 girls that are on 3 fouls. So if they Kennedy's not happy. Thought that was a clean strip. Let's see it again in the water. Oh, and I think it was.
The ref in the best angle there, but that's team foul, so Dunleavy will go to the line for 2. And the first one does not drop. And out. Second one also doesn't go on. To right the rebound. Kennedy advances down the sideline to Nascimento. Crossover right to left. Scramble. You know the jump ball over here? Yeah, jump ball. St. Mary's ball. Both teams now pick up their intensity. Castleisland probably realising it's time to do something.
Important final 2 minutes here now in this third quarter. Castleisland will be working hard to try and get the lead down to 15 or under if they can. Limit Castleisland.
Step back. It's short, but I think the ball is too short. The free Nascimento off. She's expecting a longer rebound, and then so often happens. She didn't box out, and now St. Mary's will go into the line. Mary Hardy over 2, and we'll see this again. Just hit the front of the rim, and Nascimento was misjudged the trajectory of the ball. As Hurley makes the first. And the second rolls out, but another offensive rebound by that woman Scanlon. She's been a beast on the boards all day. And get yourself 2 more points to go with it.
Yeah, she's already got her double-double.
Donovan sweep through attacks, baseline drive, gets the finish and the foul. Great strong take by Niamh Donovan.
Yeah, good 1-2 punch there. Katrina White and Niamh Donovan working together on the strong side.
Subs here for St. Mary's. Denise Lee is going to take a breather.
And Sarah O'Sullivan's going to check in.
Offensive rebound by White. And it's a 4-pointer from Killester. They got the offensive rebound there. Cut it to 19 points.
And that was the 4th foul on Denise Lee as well.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. She's been a standout player in this game. More flex, orange action here is, what's the call there? Hands on by Killester possibly. Maybe says that was a push by Niamh Donovan.
That's going to be Niamh's 3rd foul.
Some concern looking Killester fans there in the crowd. The newer teams. And a spot a baller here. Scanlon sinks the first one. And the second one is money too.
She's had a big game as well. You know, herself and Denise Lee have been the 2 leaders for St. Mary's today.
Yeah, for sure. Nice one-handed pass inside the bar. Back out to Nascimento for free, and it's in and out again. Killester with a few of those today. Just really hasn't been their day shooting the ball from outside. Kennedy took a pick of the mouth there, but I think she's going to be okay.
Coach Casey asking her players to put a bit of pressure up here for this final 35 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
They got 1 stop, 1 score here, Killester. It's another high pick and roll. And you go under it, timed it well. It's going to reverse to the north side pick and roll. Here we go. All the way around the way. 3 is off. Good rebound by Barry. Good fast break of Killester here. Good pass. Oh, and that's going to be unsportsmanlike foul. Liam Colby is not happy with that call, but I think because the hand was high coming down and head height, that was probably why the referee said, yeah, I think that's the correct call.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's very little, ability to get to the ball to challenge for it, and I think under the rules, if you're not challenging on the ball, especially when there's contact to the head or the face, it's going to be called.
First one's good. 20-point game. Second one is off. So 9 seconds to go. Let's see if Killester can cut under this lead before the 4th quarter. Ball to Katrina White's hands. 5 seconds on the clock. Nascimento lose the handle of that free. Gotta shoot it. Gets it off, and it's not going to drop. At the break, it's a 20-point game. One more final quarter to go. Can Killester get back into this one? Join us in a minute to find out.
Welcome back to the 4th quarter. This NICC Women's Cup final. We have Castleisland in red, leading by 20 points against Killester, who are playing in the black and orange. Katrina White looking to try and get the ball into Nia Donovan. Good defense by Sarah O'Sullivan. She deflects it, tips it out of bounds. Still a Killester ball with 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. The ball around, Katrina White with the long 2.
Killester just haven't had the shooting touch today. They're shooting under 20% from the field. It's just been. We said both teams are scoring the ball well in this tournament. Killester in this game just haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, whereas you look at Castleisland, they've done a much better job. They're in the mid-40s in their shooting percentage.
But again, a lot of the scores have been right there and around the basket.
And in particular, that lady.
Yeah, she's been deadly and around the key. She's so good at sealing, holding position, and then just getting any loose ball or any entry pass. Safe pair of hands. She's one of those players like Yard. You just throw it on anywhere in her vicinity. She's going to just get 2 hands on the ball, and no one's taking it off her. So it's a Yard that makes her job a lot easier.
Yeah, she does a really good job with her footwork as well, of establishing position, being on balance.
Yeah. At the minute, after the disappointment Castleisland had yesterday, we could have a National Cup headed to Kerry. The Kingdom will be celebrating tonight, hopefully at this rate. They're up by 21 points in the 4th quarter. But strange events have happened. Jump ball again, and that was going to be St Mary's ball as Ali Conlon is back into the game. What's the biggest comeback you've ever seen?
Well, that I personally coached in, we had a 16-point comeback with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go. And we went on to win the game in overtime.
I remember in the arena here a few years ago, a Schools Cup game. Anna McGeer, don't want to mention this, but it was St Eunice, Letter Kenny. The shot realized a good defense by Killester. We're up by 26 points. Got into the 4th quarter and somehow managed to lose the game. Now, in fairness, they had an injury and player foul out, but it was a crazy comeback. I think it was Raf game, Port Leash School, Arvin School. Great work by Niamh Donnan, pick that up. It was phenomenal comeback. So Killester, we're hoping for some of that magic, but they need to start getting stops.
here we see the full court pressure.
Yeah.
Forcing Castleisland up, not giving them the angles they were getting on the pass, forcing them to make a deeper
great defense
pass.
again. Killester picking it up. Oh, through the legs. Fantastic play by Donovan. But loses the handle a bit. Not sure if we can see that again, but just like advanced the ball. No, was this the previous play? Good defense, and then she picked up a scrap and finished. We'll see it here. Whoop, through the legs. Fantastic dribbling by Nee Donovan. Just lost the handle then before she could gather for the finish.
Number 5, Hannah Herrick is checking in for Killester, and Nick Barry is sitting down.
Oh, great advice play again. Obviously, Coach Tyrone has got them well drilled. Got an easy basket off those baseline plays to Killester.
Yeah, third time they've run it, and second time I think they've scored off it.
Oh, may got away with a hook there. The finish is long. And Killester looking a bit more. Trying to back. I think it's down to 17 points now. We'll see if they can get a wee 6-0 run or so and try and make this game interesting. Conley advancing the ball. Reversed. Inside the White drop step again. Just a bit short. Delaney comes up with the ball. Oh, Scanlon got away a push there. She pushed off just the pass we made, and got her the space she needed to finish underneath. Conley doesn't settle for 3. Probes. Good hands. Active by Mary Hurley. Maybe it wasn't just a slight nudge. Got her enough space. Smart play by Scanlon. As I said earlier, just threw the ball anywhere in her vicinity and she's going to get 2 hands on it. Ball's reversed. Conley launches it up, off the front ram.
Sarah Sullivan with the rebound. Everybody's contributing really on this Castleisland team. You know, when things are going well, it makes it much easier.
Yeah.
And Sarah Sullivan taking
and even the bench players for Castleisland come on, contributing, hitting big shots. With that one from Sullivan.
Yeah, moves the lead back up to 22. It's a long road back really now for Killester with less than 6.5 to go.
It's not looking likely. Let's see this shot again. Sets up and just launches it. White. McKenna going to get a break.
Checking in is Kira Fenton and Andressa Nascimento.
So her dribble up the court. Alina Connor, but she turns it over.
Good work immediately there by Kira Fenton. Good pressure, forcing the turnover. She's on the point here now, swinging the ball and straight over to her teammate Andressa.
Allen rising kick. College open for 3, puts it up, and an out. And again, Killester's happy to find a range from deep.
They've had a lot of those that have just rimmed in out and just haven't dropped for them today.
Good post defense there, or high post. Ferrick got her hand on the passing lane. Nolan is not happy with that call. She's looking at the referee, shrugging her shoulders, saying, "Don't agree." The subs here. Nolan goes to the bench. Sarah Sullivan into the game.
That was Aoife Nolan's 5th foul.
That was her 5th foul, sorry, yeah. Good spot. Drive, floats it up, off the rim again. Another good opportunity for Killester, just doesn't drop. This hasn't been their day. And around the basket. Goes inside to Donovan, going to go up in the post, good defence. Delaney stands tall. And even when Killester have got the ball inside, Samaria plays some great interior defence, making it tough for them to finish. And Scallon's going to earn that trip the line again. Donovan on the foul. That's Neve's 4th.
she makes the first.
See, Anna McGeever getting the touch there too. He did not like you burning up that painful memory, but as Kieran Donnelly said last night in TG Yar, you always learn more from defeats than you do from a win, so hopefully it picks something up. Inside again to Connolly in the post, scoops it up, off the rim again. Another shot that Killester just rolls off the rim. It just really haven't had the touch today.
And with that rebound, I think Denise moves on to 10, so she'll have a double-double with her 18 points to date.
She's also got, how many assists she got, Pat? She's been racking them up too.
Stats here, I think she's on 5 assists.
Yeah. Oh, great finish, great take by Niamh O'Donovan there. She's probably been the standout player for Killester today. Really strong take. She's a tough job in defense dealing with Lorraine Scanlon, but we get a turnover here. Trying to get it back to a 20-point game. Connolly puts it up. Too much. Another rebound for Scanlon. The ball in the hands of Mary Hurley to try and slow it down and kill this game off. I think at this stage, under 4 minutes to go, 22-point game. It's going to take one short of a miracle for Killester to get back and win this one.
Subs both sides with Trina White checking back in for Killester and Orla White checking back in for St. Mary's.
Last roll of the dice for Killester possibly.
Again, St. Mary's going back to what they're doing so well, that high pick and roll, finding Lorraine inside. Unfortunately that time she just turned it over.
Yeah, it's a fabulous game for Lorraine. She's currently sitting on 22 points and 15 rebounds. Just an awesome display. It's Katrina White with a strong take to the basket. It's a back to a 20-point game.
Full court pressure here now from Killester. St. Mary's deal with it quite well, get the ball up to Denise Lee. She swings it back up top. Into Sarah Sullivan. Trina White was just reaching, trying to get that interception.
So, great take here by Trina White. Just drives baseline, left hand finish.
Good job protecting the ball on that finish, keeping the ball away from the defender.
11 points for White. Just behind Killester's top scorer, Niamh O'Donovan, on 13 points.
Siobhan Kennedy's checked back in as well now for Killester.
Really, one of the keys in this game maybe by the rebounds too. St. Mary's almost twice as many rebounds as Killester. That one's long. Kept in bounds by Niamh O'Donovan. Ali Connolly on the ball now. Going to reverse it.
You have to say it's been a really good performance by St. Mary's today.
Yeah, it's been a really, especially in a cup final where games are always scrappy. They've been very polished. They've ran their stuff very well on offense. They'll really get easy scoring opportunities, played their strength, got it inside. Found Scanlon a lot throughout the game.
Yeah, they haven't scored as much or been quite as fluid in the second half, but they've done enough to keep the scoreboard ticking over and keep that 20-point lead going.
As young Nicole Downey checks into the game for the first time. Double crossover from Gunley. Just get trapped, but a foul is called. Now there's team fouls, I do believe, so it's going to be 2 shots for Dunlea. She tries to add their total at the 20-point mark. Seen a shot there of Jason Colleen on the table. What a day for him yesterday, winning the Under-18 National Cup as a coach, and then following up with a great display in the final. Getting the Players Gold medal also. Congrats to Jason and Temple Oak. Great day for their club. And they White in the post, kicks it out to Connolly, sizes up a shot, step back free is off. Good rebound by White, puts it up, and she's going to go to the line here. Eileen Carr disagrees, but I think that's the correct call. Good rebound here by Katrina. And then, yeah, she's got her arm wrapped around there. That's a good call by the refs.
stepping in for the first time as well now is Rachel Ryan for St Mary's. Coach Cullity bringing in some of the younger players in his squad.
We've seen this competition in previous years be used as a springboard for National League teams. You know, teams come in for the first year and do well and go National League the following year. I think St Mary's are the team that do well on the National League. Pat, as a coach like yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they've a nice blend of talent and experience on their team, so they do. They're young, but then a lot of the teams in Women's Division 1 this year are young.
Yeah.
Some good size. Lorraine Scanlon will compete with any of the bigs in the league. I think, yeah, they definitely should be looking at it if it's on the table for them.
It's been a very close season in Division 1, even though there's been a lot of close games and there's not much between the top and the bottom teams. I think some big shocks.
Yeah, absolutely, and even in the cup, you know, there's been some very tight games if you look down through it. And Rachel Ryan, just after coming on, hits her first free throw. Nice way to step into the game and the immediate contribution. And makes her second. And Kira Fenton moving the ball up across to Kennedy. Over to White. She was looking for Donovan inside. Didn't quite come off, but possession stays with Killester.
Again, don't go anywhere. Action-packed day coming up after this game. We've got the women's. Oh, hold on, clean right from deep, and again just doesn't have the touch. The Senior Women's Cup final, Fowler Matthews against Mears. Sure to be a great game. Talking about Division 1 there. How do you see that one going, Pat?
Yeah, you know, if you look at it, I talked about it in timeout during the week. Meteors have been really going well since Christmas. I think they're starting to peak at the right time. Father Matthews have had a couple of results. You know, they've lost the last couple of games in the league, and including a big loss to Hawks last week in Kilkenny. So, you know, momentum is going with Meteors for sure. Nice check by Kennedy there in the corner. Yeah.
It's going to be a close one, I think, anyway.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I think, you know, you can never count out Father Matthews because Niamh Dwyer is just such a phenomenal athlete.
Great competitor.
Yeah. She's really good. Meteors have a lot of talent as well. Emer Martin and then the minis.
Good stand there, but let's see what the call is going to be. Blocking call. Let's see. Outside, maybe just dragged her through the last second. That was a 50-50. Goes Castleisland away, it's calling it the line. Yeah, it's going to be a great game. And after that, we have the Masters Challenge game. And in the main event, it's 5:30. DCU Mercy versus Ambassador UCC Glanmire. That one will be not live streamed on YouTube. It's going to be on TG Cahir. So make sure and keep yourself to the TV for that one. Should be a fantastic end of the day and the weekend.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. You can already start to see there's a bit of a crowd starting to show up, you know, for the Senior Women's Division 1 final next, and then looking forward to the DCU and Glanmire again later.
Yeah, expecting a big crowd for that one. Free throw off the front of the ram. First couple of rebound. Kennedy looks to go inside to White. Almost loses it, gets it back, puts it up, and then Trina White keeping the scoreboard ticking over, but it's going to be too late for Killester, I'm afraid. There's around 18 points after a assured and accomplished display by this by this St Mary's team. Mixing up the crease to my Saints there.
Good job there by Nate Donovan forcing the turnover. Killester looking to get a couple of more scores on the board, make it look a bit more respectable.
McDonald trying to deep again, and again just haven't found a range. Usually Wiener runs have not been counted. Killester inside to Donovan, sweep through, attack, puts it up, but good defense. I thought it was good defense by Scanlon, but blocking foul is called, and he's going to go to the line here, just try and add 2 more points to their tally. First one's a bit long. Second one is also long. And Scanlon with another rebound. Baseline gets over the timeline. Ball's reversed. The drive is got. And off the rim. Downey was close there. The Donovan's on the ball. Trying to get one more score for Killester possibly. Drives middle but just loses their balance. And the foul's called there. Didn't see much contact, but let's see. Just tripped the foot maybe and threw in a bit. She thought, gotta stay in your cylinder there.
Yeah, she did step out just as Niamh was cutting to her left.
He pounds that ball again. That poor ball's getting well beaten. That's long. Just hasn't had a touch of the free throw today to me. She'll be disappointed in that. The rest of her games have been good, been solid. Probably one of the best players for Killester today. Again, she leaves it long. But she's going to shoot her deep now anyway. All tries to bank one on. Denise Dunley with another rebound. But no, it's not a turnover. It's still St. Mary's ball. You see Meteors and Fowler Matthews teams here just making their way in the seats behind the benches, getting ready to warm up. Great. Oh, a fabulous rebound by Scanlon, and gets the foul. That was a fabulous rebound through two players. Picked it out of there. You can see the GA in her. That was a fabulous Geller. Scanlon with 17 rebounds and 22 points. That might have been her 18th rebound there, almost. And she rattles in the first one. As the Mary's crowd get ready to get to their feet, to cheer on their girls who are going to be the NICC National Cup champions 2018, bringing the trophy back to the kingdom. They're counting down the clock here. Mary Barr hits it in the white. Going to feed the buzzer, and it finally was in for them, but too little, too late. And St. Mary's are our National Cup champions, and they're loving it to rush the court. Killester players embraced too. I think they realised it just wasn't their day, Pat. It just, offensively, they just couldn't find their range.
Yeah, and they worked hard the whole game. Never gave up right into the fourth quarter. Kept trying to pick away at it. But Castleisland just had an answer every single time. They went into Lorraine Scanlon or Denise Dunley, stepped up and made some big plays. All the girls really contributed when they're out there. But you just have to feel a little bit sorry that Killester, didn't have a better first half. I think after that they competed quite well for the rest of the game.
All credit to St. Mary's Castleisland. Fabulous performance. You can see there a number of players in tears for them. Tears of joy, of course. But it's great to see that. You see it means so much to them. They probably put in so much effort over the past year to get to the stage. And they're going to be rewarded now with an All-Ireland medal each. And the trophy will be lifted by their captain, Aoife Nolan, shortly. So that's all from me and Pat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure and stay tuned to the Basketball Ireland YouTube channel for the next game, which is going to be Meteors versus Fowler Matthews, starting shortly. Pat, thanks very much.
Thank you, Matt.
Now we're on the runs of the Castleisland, led up by Katrina White and Evo Donovan. Katie Van Hoyt, Ali Conley, Anna Ferrick, Kira Fenton, Siobhan Kennedy, Andrea Nasimoto, Laura Hoffman, Hayden Green, Kieran Burman, Megan Barry, Casey Carter, Jenny Hall, and the physio is Alex Troy. Now for the presentation of the gold medals, 15, the captain, Ethan Nolan. 40, the Ames top scorer, Lauren Scotland. 12, Ryan O'Connor. 7, Dave Sully. 11, Mary Hurley. 16, Laura White. 18, Tara Ryan. 6, Rachel Ryan. 8, Nicole Romney. 5, Sarah Sullivan. 10, Katie Reedy. 4, Lisa Wallenstein. And their head coach is Leo Cunningham. Next up, we have the presentation for the most